Hold on. Let me know the microphone sounds. Awesome. Okay, so what do the next 3 months for Ivan and Christina look like? Let's see. The next 3 months for Ivan and Christina. Okay, so immediately off the bat, I do see the Sun card coming up in the overall energy, if you can see that. The microphone is not a camera. Sorry about that. But the Sun card is a card of happiness, a card of a lot of abundance and joy. And over top of that card, I also got the King of Wands, which is a card of action. So there's going to be some kind of action taken, a lot of action. And it's going to have to do with your joy, your abundance, your peace of mind, like the excitement in life. Like I see a lot of invigoration, a lot more excitement coming your way, especially with like the change of the seasons. I see that you guys are going to be having a more fresh, like a way more refreshed feeling to your life. You know, in general, I think everybody's going to start feeling that way too with the change of the seasons as well. But I feel like in your particular situation with the Sun card coming out, it's going to be particularly good for you. So let's see what's going on. And the past position, we had some selfish, deceitful energy getting in the way of your life. We had some, this could have been last month. This could have been the month before that, but there was some no good energy coming into your space that was taking more than it was giving. It seems like it was very deceitful, like I said. But for the present energy, that has been taken care of. So whatever you guys had handled as far as some kind of snake, huh? Oh, I can ask you. I could definitely ask the cards that for sure. I just got a glimpse on your comment. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, like that's definitely what it looks like, especially if you're talking family. Let's see. Yeah, especially because you're talking family. Because in the future position, you got the Six of Cups in the reverse position, which is a card of nostalgia. It's a card of kind of like being there with people in childhood. But when it's in the reverse position, it's kind of like a little bit of like childhood heartbreak nostalgia. Like, you know, not being so connected to something anymore in the past, or you know, being so connected to something in the that you were so fond of before. You know, like when people show their true colors, it's like you can't. It's just you're forced into these positions where it disconnects you from these people, and it's unfortunate. You know, like it takes two to tango, though. So like, really, it's not your fault. I don't know the situation entirely. I can't be a judge of it, but you know what I mean. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so I'm seeing that you guys, in your particular situation, let me see what was the other question you asked. Getting married, I was going to ask who would be with me for that day. Okay, so I'm getting that the snake situation has been emotionally draining you. The cards really want me to tell you this. The snake situation with the people in your family has been emotionally draining you and will continue to emotionally drain you in the future if you let it. That being said, it's looking like in the cards, that with the Two of Wands in the reverse position, which is usually the card of travel, if you were going to say, so, are you going to get somewhere? The answer would be no. But that being said, you also got the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, which is the card of realizing that you're not trapped anymore when you get it like this. So it could be that you're realizing you're not trapped by a situation and the distance gets short. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on. So do you not even need to travel to get to him, or do you need to travel to get to him? Because I'm getting the sense that that's significant. Or is he traveling to you? Well, it's his wedding, so you must be traveling to him. I just need to know. He needs to travel to you. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense because the card of you traveling is coming out as no, you're not traveling. But the card of there being distance between you and the person that you're talking about is coming out as no distance. So that means that he's coming to you. That being said, too, you also got to factor in this Eight of Swords in reverse, which is really like the card of showing that there is like some kind of freedom happening, some kind of free release. Let me see what the yeah. I think not only for the situation you're talking about with the wedding, or you meeting up with your dude. When it comes to your life in general, I see a lot of abundance in your future coming up with the Ten of Pentacles. And I think what's going to be leading up to that is you realizing that you're not trapped by certain situations that you thought you were trapped by. And be aware of just stuff that emotionally drains you and keeps you just too caught up in the past. You know, you don't want to be too caught up in the past, and you don't want to be emotionally drained. Now, not to grill you, or like, you know, tell you how to live your life. You know, like I'm not your dad. You know, but like these are just different information types that are coming through the cards. So yeah. From what I could see, it makes sense from the cards. Now, I will be the first one to say, do not let tarot rule your life. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At the same time, too, if it does resonate, let it stick. If it doesn't, let it fly. You know, that being said as well, the future is constantly changing. The best part about getting a reading is that you can change the outcome. You know, you can always change the outcome. But yeah, I think I'm gonna close up your reading right there. Seemed like pretty good information. So yeah, I think you definitely are, and you're going to be doing a lot more of setting yourself free from situations in the future. Like the next 3 months, it's going to be like a main theme. Absolutely, bro. Have an awesome rest of your night. Hi, how you doing, Victoria? Let me go ahead and check for you to see if S is manipulating you or trying to teach you a lesson. My immediate sense right off the bat, just as an intuitive, like psychic, is if you think someone's trying to teach you a lesson, but you're not sure if they're manipulating you, chances are they're probably fucking manipulating you. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the spread on it anyway. Let me go ahead and shuffle the cards. I don't want to give you the last readings cards. Okay, so I see in your particular situation, a halt is put to something. Some situation is completely put an end to, and your happiness comes out of it. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. And the overall energy is, yeah, someone's trying to take advantage of you. So the overall energy is the Five of Swords in reverse. So the Five of Swords in reverse is a bullying energy. It's a manipulative energy. It's an energy of taking too much. It's an energy of overkill, of domineering. So this may be a domineering tactic, which is manipulative, of course, but more so like a power play. So let's look at the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. So this means a total halt. If it was like this, that means full steams ahead, everything's going. No, halt. Okay? And then you got the Death card. So the Death card tells me that this particular situation is not going to be lasting long. I don't think you're going to be putting up with it. So I think you're being manipulated. I think you're being manipulated, and I think you realize you're being manipulated. And I think you put an end to this particular person by going low to no contact with them, possibly. We're teaching them a lesson of some kind. Sounds like they may need to be taught a lesson instead of them manipulating you. And in the future, you have a really happy outcome. I mean, the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. It's in the future position for you. The Death card, which is the death of that cycle right now that's going on for you right now, is there's going to be an end to something. It's going to be a total end to something, and that's happening right now for you. But it's good because it's coming through to the the Sun. So like, also that could be like meaningful as far as things that were kept in the dark coming to light. So yeah, if you were going to ask me, I'm going to be the first person to tell you, don't let tarot rule your life. Don't let a psychic medium rule your life. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't take it too seriously. But my inclination is they're manipulating you. And personally, I fucking hate that shit. Trying not to curse. Hey, how you doing, Brittany Kittle? I see you over on the Facebook stream. On the YouTube stream, I see Blue Butterfly. And by the way, on the YouTube stream, Victoria, I hope that answered your question. I would be the way I would handle that is I would go ahead and try to be more mindful of your own boundaries. I would go and set boundaries with whoever that is and get really clear and introspective and reflect. Like, am I being manipulated? How do I feel right now? Do I feel good? Do I feel bad? Am I feeling guilt, obligation, or fear? Am I being meant or made to feel like I am beneath or like a child or not mentally competent? Like, these are questions you got to ask yourself so you can figure out whether or not you're being manipulated. But, okay, so it looks like Blue Butterfly asked first. So let me do a quick spread for you. Blue Butterfly on the YouTube stream. Hi, currently pregnant with triplet boys and just curious what my boyfriend's intentions and feelings are now. Ooh, that's some tough stuff right there. That's some really intricate family stuff. I'm going to pull some cards on this, but I'm going to give you a disclaimer beforehand. Do not take tarot so seriously to the point where you blot out your vision of what's going on with the people in front of you based on the information you receive in a reading. Because I always need to let people know that beforehand. So let me go ahead and take a couple cards for you. What are his feelings toward you? Well, he feels like you are okay. So when you get this card in the upright position, it means someone turning their back on the gifts that the universe is trying to give them while they have like gifts already and stuff, like emotional fulfillment, happiness, all that. But when you get it in this position, that means that it feels like satisfaction, like someone's done doing that. Like, so he feels satisfied. There's a lot of, like, I feel like a lot of swelling pride and satisfaction coming off of the vibe. Yeah, and just like this too, with the five of cups in reverse. Now, if this was this way, it would be disappointment. He is so not disappointed. Like he is. It's so. It's like, dude's just content. Like if this came up, I'd be like, oh no, oh he's disappointed. No, it came up this way. It's like, nah, he's not disappointed. So let's see what's going on. He feels like he has like just this plethora of options and potentialities and just so much potential going on right now. Like so much potential. That makes so much sense for like what you're asking about as well. If he had any yeah, really. I mean, like, hey, look at this. Like, it's a lot of options. It's a lot of stuff going on. So I will see too. This is like a guy trading in a sports car for a minivan kind of energy. Because like this is like bullying, like domineering, like energy, like beating people up and stuff or whatever. or like trying to like kill it and all this stuff and now at all costs, mind you, like tough guy stuff. And then there's the Chariot, which is like moving on away from that, which is good because no one needs the assholery anyway. But yeah, it looks like basically his feelings towards you is that it makes you make him want to be a better man. I feel like he's approaching his Emperor energy for sure. He's almost there, I could tell you. Like I can feel it. Like my eyes kind of did something weird there because like I need like when I trance out, like I get the messages. So like I think he's more in his Empress energy right now, actually. I think he's feeling more nurturing. I think he's feeling this sense of confusion, but like liking it. You know what I mean? Like it's I feel like he's almost in more of his own female energy as well as his male energy, and he's working his way towards his full male energy right now because he's getting his bearings. It's like an energetic like progression that happens, almost like a dance. But that's that should wrap up your reading, Blue Butterfly. I got to get back over to Facebook where there is somebody who's been waiting. I see you, Brittany Kittle. Let me see if I can get rid of this spammer real quick. And I hope the last person in the chat is not the spammer person, because that would mean Brittany's gone. Brittany, are you still there? Brittany, are you still there? Absolutely. No problem, Blue Butterfly. Hope you have an awesome rest of your night. Absolutely. Hi, how you doing? Let me just double check to see. Okay, so Macarena, I think that's how you pronounce your name. I apologize if it's not. I see you there. I see Macarena and Radiant Queen over on the YouTube live stream. But on the Facebook live stream right now, we got Brittany Kittle coming in for a reading. So, hey, Brittany Kittle, I got to do your reading first, and then the other lovely ladies. So let me go ahead and just pull a spread for you. Is there any specific question you want to ask? I wanted to make sure beforehand. Like any particular questions or like a love reading, general reading, financial reading, friendship reading, anything like that. And yes, I see you're here. So what's up, guys? I'm waiting for the answer from Brittany. But in the meantime, how's everybody going on YouTube? How's everything going? It's a good night, huh? Spiritual, excuse me. Whew. Spiritual reading. That's how we English. Spiritual reading for Brittany. Got you. All right. Okay. So overall, the reading that I'm getting already is that it's funny that you say, when will I be able to use my psychic abilities? Because what came up for you is the Hermit in reverse. Now, the Hermit in reverse is basically the card telling you that you need to introspect. You need to look within the universe within you. I'm going to tell you right now, as a psychic medium and tarot card reader, like divinator, whatever you want to call it. Divinator kind of sounds like a robot, so I'm not going to call it that, but whatever. Like it's an internal universe thing. It's like you got to look within. You got to look within, and then all of a sudden, a panorama of a new world just freaking shows. It's weird. There's your third eye, which is basically an organ in the middle of your skull that's positioned right here on your head, in that area, but back in the skull, is a actual third eye. It literally has cornea in it. So like it responds to light, and it is related to your melatonin when it comes to your sleep cycles. And it also is relating to DMT, dimethyltryptamine, which is the most powerful hallucinogenic known to man, but is also the most linked chemical that goes off in people's bodies when they're connecting with higher consciousnesses, psychic gifts, the other side, other realms, other dimensions, etc. So basically, the way to activate that is to look within. The way to really get in touch with that is maybe look up some YouTube videos regarding third eye activation. I did mine. It was pretty dramatic. You'll have good results, trust me. I wouldn't be able to sit here and take the time to do that right now, but I will tell you that introspecting is going to be the overall energy for your reading. So I see in the past, you have gotten to the point where things did not work out in the way that you wanted them to. So I'm getting the sense that maybe there was a relationship that didn't work out. I'm getting with your psychic abilities, things didn't work out. I'm getting that there has been a very guarded energy, like a very closed off and just constricting kind of energy that has kind of kept the flowing airiness of like the spirituality. Oh, absolutely. Excuse me. The flowingness of like the spirituality, like through your love life and through like every other part of your life, has been keeping that from being able to actually flow. So let me see what's going on in the future position. In the future position, it looks like although you may not be completely like flow, let me show you. So right here, it looks like somebody who, in this particular reading, let me pull another card too. Yeah, with the Hierophant in reverse. This looks like somebody who's going to be happy regardless of what they do. when it comes to your spirituality. Your spirituality is coming in for you. But spirit would much rather you learn your higher spiritual lessons like a good, studious student, so that you can be attracting of love, abundance, satisfaction, fulfillment, psychic gifts, and emotional stability. So Spirit would really like you to learn those higher lessons. Do your research. Spirit would like you to open yourself up more, be more flowing, allow flow states. There's something called channeling that is very interesting. That you might want to go ahead and research. That's what I do. Also, trance states are how a lot of people read. I read with trance states, especially when I'm sensing specific people's energies by remote viewing. I will use a trance state and I will literally tap into them. And it happens not at random, but like, here and there. Depends on the person, depends on the reading, depends on the question. But yeah, like definitely get all these things like under your tool belt if you want to open up your psychic abilities. And I'm sending some good vibes your way, by the way. So that should wrap up Brittany Kittle's reading. Thank you so much. Let me go back to the YouTube stream. Here we go. All right. So Marcel Macarena and Radiant Queen. I'd like to know what Christian Scorpio intentions are toward me. Aries, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do your question, Macarena. Let me just get a drink of water real quick. And by the way, if you enjoy your reading, go ahead and donate to me on Cash App or PayPal. I'd really appreciate it. But mainly I do this for fun, so it's cool. Okay. I see immediately the sense that somebody is looking to provide for you. And I'm going to tell you why I think that. When I shuffle my cards, I shuffle through them, and I glimpse the bottom card for the overall energy. And I'll shuffle it again, and I'll glimpse the bottom card for the overall energy again. And what came up in the first one was this. The Ace of Pentacles in a reverse position. Now, what that means is the universe not providing for you, like feeling like the universe isn't giving you the gifts itself, the gifts that you want it to. However, what I did see come up after that is this, the Seven of Cups, which is a very abundant energy. It comes in as like way more options, way more to pick from. And then all of a sudden the King of Pentacles comes up, which is the card of a male savvy energy when it comes to money. Very, very clever when it comes to money, financially intelligent. So let's see. And also the Strength card in the future. So I see like they're trying to add to your life. Whoever this is trying to add to your life at the end of the day. They're trying to give you more options. They're trying to give you more abundance. They're trying to help you strengthen yourself. And that makes sense with the Scorpio, frankly. And it would make sense why an Aries would need that from a Scorpio. Let's see. Yep. Now, I will say once again, don't let tarot rule your life. If it applies, it applies. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But it could be some interesting information that can help you make some decisions about some people, and just be open to it. But all right, we got Radiant Queen next. Radiant Queen, are you still there? I think you are, because I see you in the. Pretty sure I see you up in the view count. Hold on one second. Got to delete a spammer. You're very welcome. Awesome. How you doing, Radiant Queen? Okay, so is there okay, will I be engaged to my boyfriend this year? Now let me go ahead and just let you know again, don't let terror rule your life. Excuse me. But let me see what's coming out real quick. So I do see an offer of passion coming in, for sure. I see an offer of passion. I see an offer of a lot of abundance when it comes to just like this whirlwind of energy. But what I also do see is this BS that's not being cut out about maybe possibly a waiting period. Let me see real quick. Okay. Are you pregnant? Just quick question. Just have you checked? Like, like just a quick, just let me know in the comments if. Because yeah, because if you're not pregnant, you're going to be pregnant soon, and at that point, that's when things are going to start rushing in. I want you to know that probably the order that I see things happening is that you guys get pregnant first, and then he will propose. But I will tell you that you got the Ace of Wands in the upright position, which is like an offer from the universe of passion. I like how that worked out. That was kind of funny. All right, looks like I'm the fist. Whatever. Okay, so like that's an offer from the universe coming in and showing you passion. Now this is like some kind of BS that's not being cut out for some reason. How many months? So I see, okay, there could be some BS that's not being cut out in the particular situation when it comes to motherhood. Now, the BS that I'm seeing is maybe you guys bickering. Maybe you guys overcomplicating things. Maybe you guys making it out like it's too much of a science because you've been having too much of a hard time doing it. Maybe you're overthinking it because you know what goes on? When we do all that kind of shit up here, it all flows down. So if I'm going to sit here and try to have a child with somebody, and my mentality is, oh my God, I want a child with somebody. Oh my God, I can't have one though. It's probably not going to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can tell you're an overthinker. I do that shit too. So it takes one to know one. But like you definitely, if you're asking if you're going to get a proposal, I mean, like it's going to come right after motherhood. Because that is literally the card of motherhood. Excuse me. I smoke too much marijuana. Absolutely. Now, the timeline I'm getting is a year or within a year. But let me see one more card for that. Yep. Yeah, it's coming in for you. It's definitely coming in for you. Yeah, it's been long awaited, but it's coming in for you. So that should wrap up your reading right there. Let me see if there's anybody on the Facebook stream. Hi, how you doing, Heidi? Heidi, you still there? This is back over to the Facebook live stream. Just got done with a reading on the YouTube live stream. And if you guys enjoy the readings, please be sure to go ahead and donate to me on Cash App and PayPal. Those are both in the description for the video. The PayPal is VAIABOLIC, VAIA, rather not PayPal. The Cash App is VAIABOLIC, VAIABOLIC. The PayPal is paypal.me/VAIAWIRE, via wire. So what's up, Heidi? How you doing? And by the way, guys, if you go ahead and donate to my stream, I will go ahead and bump you up in the line, and you will also get an extended reading. So just let me know if you guys do that. Hey, what's up, Emma? I see you in the YouTube chat. I just got to go back to the Facebook chat right now for Heidi. Heidi, do you want a reading today? Hold on one second. All right, so Heidi, just let me know what kind of reading you'd like. I'm going to move on to the people over on YouTube. Oh, wait, never mind. Scratch that. I think you just got back to me. There is a delay. Here we go. Okay, so Heidi, if you can hear me right now, I'm going to give you a reading. Sometimes there's a delay between me getting the comments and you guys posting the comments, so just be aware of that. Sorry about the confusion. But let me go ahead and shuffle the cards for you. You know, I'll let those fall out. Screw it. Okay. Okay, so Heidi, it looks like in the past, or the overall energy, is that you feel like you're not getting an opportunity when it comes to passion, like when it comes to excitement, like things that are like fun, like a lot of oomph kind of energy to that, because it just feels like you want like this intensity in your life. So when it comes to the Chariot coming out in the upright position, in the past position, that means you've moved forward. You've moved a very long way. You may have actually moved on from a specific situation where you needed some more stimulation, possibly. So right now you're in the position of the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands energy, I'm getting that there's like a manifestation, almost like a magical quality to it. It's like this feeling of feeling yourself and like being in tune with yourself, but also aligning with yourself at the same time in a way that really just gives you your manifestations exactly how they're supposed to happen, exactly when they're supposed to happen, in a very synchronistic way. So just be very aware that that's the kind of energy that you're dealing with. And when it comes to the Temperance card in the upright position, these are the kind of energies that you're balancing. So when it comes to these balancing energies as well, like, you know, balancing out the energies that you have been basically partaking in, what I'm getting is that there's a little bit of toxic energy, but really not much toxic energy. Like I'm getting that there might be a little bit that's almost working its way out of your system, like a splinter out of your thumb. But like there's not much toxicity going on. It's like this tiny little bit of this little vein of it that's just kind of making its way out. So just be aware that that's on its way out. But yeah, with the Three of Cups in the upright position, that tells me that you're very friend oriented. You have a lot to do with your friends going forward. You're going to have a lot of camaraderie going on in your life. So don't worry about that. If you're in a particularly lonely state, I do see friendship and camaraderie and companionship coming in for you. So if that's your case, just let me know in the comments if any of that resonated with you at all, actually. I got to wrap your reading up right there so I can go on to the next. But hey, Samantha, I see you. I got to go back to YouTube, the YouTube comments. I have 2 streams running simultaneously. Emma's next over on YouTube. But after Emma on YouTube, we got on Facebook, Samantha. So just so you guys know, I'm accepting donations via Cash App, hashtag VAIABOLIC. I'll even put it in the comments. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to put these in the comments just so you guys have it. But just so you guys know, all the readings here are free today. This is just if you want to donate or tip me. Okay, so Emma, let's see what's going on. What did Taurus find out that he isn't talking to me today? Well, I will say right off the bat, the intuitive message that I just got for you, Emma, is that he's not ignoring you because he found something out about you. He's not ignoring you at all. He's actually, it's like I'm getting that you're guilty. You might have a guilty conscience. like you might. Okay, so I would be aware right now, Emma, because I'm getting a strong intuitive reading for you right now, without even the cards needing to be present. I'm getting that he's not trying to ignore you. Like, he's not trying to not talk to you. That's not the sense that I'm getting. I'm getting that you may be thinking he found something out, or that there's something that wouldn't be happening that you think he thinks is happening, but life just happens. You're gonna have a moment where he's gonna hit you up and he's gonna say exactly why he's not talking, and it's gonna calm you down. I'm gonna go ahead and take a reading for you anyway through the cards, but I'm just telling you that's what I'm getting. Let me go ahead and just go, and do the reading for you. I want to go worst case scenario. Don't go worst case scenario. It fucking throws you right down a rabbit hole. Don't do it. I'm telling you. Okay, so the overall energy I'm getting for your reading is disappointment being averted. There being some kind of disappointment being averted. Being averted, rather. So what that means is that there's some kind of disappointment in the past that has you on edge. Like, there's some kind of disappointment that was in the past that has you completely on edge, and it has you worrying whether or not he's okay. So let me go ahead and take the next couple cards. So I see you, I see basically a lot of action being taken. I see that you have a moment where you're opening up about what's going on, and that he's not talking to you, and so on and so forth. I see with the Page of Wands, that's like a halt of communication of some sort. Absolutely, on the reverse position that it's in. But also with the King of Wands in the upright position, it looks like this particular scenario is going to be solved with action. So let me take one more card for you. Well, what I will say is that is everything okay with your relationship? Like, did you guys have a fight? Like, did you guys because what I just got is a Lover's card in reverse. So that tells me there might actually be something going on, and I might have just been kind of a dick for gaslighting you about it. But when it comes to the Lover's card, you didn't. Okay, so the Lover's card in reverse could mean a couple different things. The Lover's card in reverse could also mean that you have no choice, because this actually used to be called the Choice. It used to be called the Choice. They called it the Lovers later on. Like, I think like 100 years later, they relabeled it. But this was called the Choice. And you could feel like you have no choice. You feel powerless in this situation. And you're doing what you got to do right now to try to get some certainty. There's stuff you haven't discussed. Okay. So I would be aware that maybe even if you guys are feeling a little cold right now, hot and cold, you did each other wrong. I mean, well, this is the Lover's card in reverse, hon. I'm trying to dance around it because I hate being the bearer of bad news. I really do. But when you get the Lover's card in reverse coming out in your relationship reading, that means something's wrong. That's exactly how it sounds. There's something wrong. I will not say that it's over. I will not say that. I will not confirm nor deny that it's over. I will not say that he found something out about you. I will say that the Lover's card in reverse came out, and that is basically, putting me into a position to be able to tell you something. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull a couple more cards to clarify it. You guys got to work on some shit because you've had some bad fortune. Like you've had some bad fortune. I would not go toward the extreme of thinking that everything is over. There's something horribly wrong. But if your intuition is screaming that at you, maybe it's right. I mean, like, so just be aware with the Wheel of Fortune and reverse and the Lovers in reverse coming out here. That may signify some kind of trouble in relationships for sure. When you get the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, though, that means that someone's not blocking. Like it's almost like if you guys needed to do something, that the floodgates are about to come through. Like it's going to be like a floodgate situation where you guys are going to like talk about everything. Like, it's going to all come out. So I wouldn't say it's over just yet. I wouldn't say it's over. There's going to be no. Why are you thinking he snooped and found something? What are you so afraid that this man found? Maybe, hey, I'm not gonna. It's not my business. I'm just a tarot card reader. I'm not. I can't even say what I want to say. I'm just a guy here doing tarot card readings. Oh, he's Snoopy. Maybe he did. I mean, with the Lover's card in reverse coming out, maybe he did. Maybe he did. In fact, I'm starting to think maybe he probably did. But like okay, so this is why like I don't like doing these kinds of readings where people try to like check up on what their like significant others are thinking and feeling about them, in a negative sense. Like, are they going to leave me? Like it's just everybody